Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning into my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Riya and I make content on fashion and beauty, travel, lifestyle and a lot of food. I also post a lot of food reels on my Instagram, so if you're interested, do check the link below. So today's video is all about trying out a new product. And before I get on with the product, I just want to let you know that I have been wanting to try it ever since its launch, but I was a little skeptical regarding its shade, and since I was not able to find it in any physical store, I had to look for it online. But recently one of my best friends got the product for herself and I spoke to her and I figured out that this one might be the shade for me. So we'll give it a go today on camera and see if the shade works for me and if the product is good. This series I'll call First Impressions, where you and I will be trying out new products together. The product is called Maybelline Fitme Fresh Tint and they are available in 6 shades. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the shade range because of all the other Maybelline Fitme products. They have a bigger, especially the foundation, they have a much wider shade range, which I really appreciate, but with this one they have only limited it to 6 shades. So this is the Maybelline Fitme Fresh Tint with SPF 50 plus vitamin C. It is supposed to be one of those products that give you skincare as well as makeup. It's like a combination of two. So this has SPF, sun protection factor of 50, which is good, and it also claims to have vitamin C, which is also a good ingredient to have in your skincare. And it's supposed to give you foundation like finish, like it's supposed to give you coverage. Maybelline Fitme का जो foundation है उसमें मेरा shade है 230 natural baby. Sorry, it's 230 natural buff. So this is the foundation that I use from Maybelline Fitme range. It's in the shade 230 natural buff and this fits me quite well. तो अगर मैं ये दोनों shades को compare करूँ from its outer packaging, ये मेरे को match नहीं करता है. Like मुझे नहीं लगता है कि this shade will match me, but we'll still give it a go ahead. So my shade in the Fitme tint is 05. If you are anywhere around my skin tone and if you want to try it out, you might give this a go, but I'm not sure yet. Before we move on to the actual testing of the product, let me talk to you about the packaging. I'm not a big fan of the packaging. It's like plastic. So the Maybelline Fitme bottles are glass bottles, right? It was a little difficult and a little risky to carry around, but I still prefer the glass bottle over the plastic bottle. So the packaging is quite lightweight of this, and if you notice, text of this packaging is in orange, whereas all the other Maybelline Fitme has some sort of an aqua blue text on it. Maybe the orange is because it wants to indicate that it's a sunscreen and it's a skincare product. So I've never tried a skin tint before, which is why I'm excited to try this out. मैं वैसे भी ज़्यादा कुछ लगाती नहीं हूँ on a regular day-to-day basis, and if I'm going out, I'll just do my skincare, do my eyebrows, a little mascara maybe, some blush if I'm feeling like it, and of course lipstick. That's it. I don't really put on any foundation or concealer or any tint or whatsoever. But I'm looking forward to this. Though इसमें SPF 50 है, but फिर भी मैंने skincare करते वक्त I have applied sunscreen because that is something that makes me feel comfortable. अब इसके price पे आते हैं. So it retails for $3.99, but there's always some discount or the other running on Amazon or Nykaa or wherever you find it. I think I got it for somewhere around 300 if I'm not wrong. I got it from Amazon. I'll link the product in the description box below so you can check out for yourself. So this is supposed to give you natural coverage. So बहुत बात कर लिया है. Now let's just go ahead and try it out. See, if you can see, it's still sealed. I have not even opened it, so I'll be opening it right now in front of the camera. Okay, so it has a ट्यूब-like packaging, तो इसमें आप मतलब निकाल सकते हो ऐसे अपने हाथ में. So I have decided I'll do one side of my face with a sponge and the other side of my face with a brush, so that we can compare like the coverage, because the brush is supposed to give you a better coverage than the sponge. The sponge will give you a more natural coverage. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit on my hand. This much, I think. Also I just want to tell you guys that this is supposed to be non-comedogenic and it has an oil-free formula. Of course, we are going to test it out. Okay, so this side we are going to do sponge. I think it blends in quite seamlessly, quite easily, and it is very lightweight as well, which is something that I like in my foundation and concealers. So I feel like this skin tint is a little on the pink side. I mean to say, this has a bit of pink undertone, I feel like. But if you see, this side I have the foundation on. Of course I've used very little, and this side there is nothing. So can you spot the difference? It has given me a sort of natural coverage. So even if I see my eyes here, like this side and this side is a little brighter now than this one, which I think is really nice. Like, it doesn't make me feel that I've actually put on foundation, but in a way I have. Quite liking it actually, and I don't think the shade is bad. It's kind of matching my skin tone as I keep blending, which I feel is nice. I don't know why ये थोड़ा सा पानी पानी जैसा कुछ निकल रहा है स्टार्टिंग में. Am I supposed to shake this before using it? थोड़ा अंडर आइज पे और डालती हूँ, थोड़ा नेक पे. Honestly guys, I think I will go ahead and use this quite a bit from now onwards because of its very natural finish. And it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like I've applied anything on my face. Like, it literally feels like skincare products. Nice. If you see this side and if you see this side, you can clearly see a difference. Like, look at it. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this side with the brush. Consistency is very runny and watery, if you can see. It's not thick like generally foundations are. But again, this is not supposed to be a foundation. This is supposed to be a skin tint. You can see that the coverage on this one, since I'm using the brush here, the coverage looks more. And it seems whitish at the beginning, but then as you keep blending, I feel it takes on your skin shade. तो काफ़ी हद तक स्किन में ये absorb हो भी रहा है and स्किन के साथ ये मिक्स भी हो रहा है. थोड़ा सा फिर भी मुझे इस साइड पे थोड़ा सा हल्का लग रहा है कि ये मेरे लिए लाइट है ये शेड, बट इससे ऊपर वाला शेड जो है, if I take that shade will be darker for me. Maybe if I'm using the brush, maybe I'll take very little product and that will help. And if you ask me, I think I like the application with the sponge much better than this, than the one with the brush. I think I'm just going to go ahead and blend the rest of it with the sponge because I don't think the brush is working for me. I mean, of course, इसमें under eyes coverage नहीं होता है. This is not a concealer. This is just a skin tint, and it won't, of course, cover your dark circles. But फिर भी पहले जो था और अब में हल्का सा difference मुझे तो at least दिख रहा है. I don't know about you. I feel this gives a very healthy kind of a glow to your skin, which I like, which I appreciate. And it's very lightweight and it doesn't really feel sticky. See, I'm touching my face with my fingers. It doesn't really feel sticky. It also has sunscreen, right? Most sunscreens have this sticky kind of feeling after application, but this one doesn't. So I think this is a great product, yeah. Like, for the price that you are paying and you get a natural coverage with it, I think, yeah, this is really, really nice for the price and generally. If you're just going to college or even to work and you do not want to do much but also look put together, I think this product will do the job for you. If you just want some coverage, some natural looking coverage with a little bit of glow on your face, I think this is the one to go for. And it's very easy on the pocket. It's quite inexpensive, you can afford it, and it has 6 shades. That is one thing that might concern a lot of people, but if you are somewhere around my skin tone, you can definitely go ahead and check out the 05 shade. it might work for you, or you can maybe even mix and match, like take a darker shade and take a lighter shade and mix and match and make your own shade. Because as of now, Maybelline I don't think has any plans of launching newer shades in this range, but they definitely should. I think if I just go ahead and apply powder on top of this will even out even more. Let me know if you would want me to do a full makeup tutorial with this as a base, and I will do that soon. I think this is great for summers and monsoons in India, because who likes to wear a lot of foundation during these hot summer months? I think this was a great launch. This was a much needed launch for the Indian market specifically, and maybe even for someone who does not like putting on makeup, they can start with this, because this is an easier product to start working with rather than using foundations and concealers and all of that. So definitely recommend. I'm going to recommend this, like definitely 9 on 10. I'm just going to cut 1 mark because of its shade range, but otherwise I really like the product. Like I don't really care about the packaging and all anymore now, since the product worked really well. So that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you liked my review. If you would want to watch more videos like this, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so that you do not miss any notifications whenever I upload a video. And I'll see you the next time. Bye!